The fake illness that Larry David uses to break up with Irma in Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 12, Episode 5, Fish Stuck, is a subtle callback to a classic Season 2 episode. Season 12 began with the revelation that Larry is stuck with Irma for 6 months, since her AA sponsor thinks a sudden breakup could jeopardize her recovery. But in Episode 5, Larry discovers a loophole: he's allowed to leave Irma if she's the one who instigates the breakup. So, he immediately starts trying to think of a way to make her break up with him. Larry learns from his good friend Richard Lewis, who breaks his AA confidentiality the second he hears Larry is putting him in his will, that Irma was initially driven to alcoholism when her first husband got sick and needed 24-hour care. So, Larry tells Irma that he's been diagnosed with a serious illness that will require round-the-clock attention from her, and she instantly packs up her things and moves out. The disease Larry pretends to have, Grote's disease, is fictional, but it's not the first time it's been used on the show. Grote's disease was first introduced in Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 2. Larry talks to Rob Reiner in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Grote's disease was first introduced in Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 2, Episode 5, The Thong, in which Rob Reiner talks Larry into doing some work for a Grote's charity. According to Reiner, Grote's is a neurological condition that gives its patients an uncontrollable hyperactivity, as if you were on 5 cups of coffee at all times. The disease was named after the doctor who discovered it and is shown to have a high mortality rate, with the majority of its patients suffering, in the words of Marty Funkhauser, a long, painful death. Leon also pretended to have Grote's disease in Curb Season 7. Leon posing as Danny Duberstein in Curb Your Enthusiasm. The Grote's plot point came back in Season 7, Episode 9, The Table Read, in which Michael Richards is unsure about doing the Seinfeld reunion because he's just been diagnosed with Grote's and doesn't think he can be funny with the diagnosis weighing on his mind. Larry tells Michael that his friend Danny Duberstein had Grote's and he's fine now, so he promises to arrange a meetup with Duberstein for Michael's peace of mind. However, Larry is dismayed to learn that Duberstein died a horrible, agonizing death months ago. So, he recruits Leon to meet with Michael and pose as Duberstein. This leads to one of the funniest scenes in Curb Your Enthusiasm's history, featuring a masterclass in improvisational comedy by the great J.B. Smoove, as he makes up random Grote symptoms and all the ways to combat them. He even claims that wearing a specific hat saved his life. Season 12's Grote's callback, a fun reminder of these classic storylines, is one of many great callbacks in Curb Your Enthusiasm's final season.